Ever wondered how to make the most out of your salmon dish? Well, you're about to embark on a culinary journey that will take you through the art of salmon gastronomy. Salmon, a superstar in the culinary world, has graced tables across the globe, from the most humble to the most illustrious. Its versatility is only surpassed by its rich nutritional value, packed with omega-3 fatty acids, protein, and essential vitamins. Whether it's grilled, smoked, baked, or raw, as in sushi, salmon can be prepared in a myriad of ways, each with its unique flavor profile and texture. It can be the star of the show in a hearty main course, or a delicate addition to a light salad. From the icy waters of the North Atlantic to your dinner plate, salmon has journeyed far, bringing with it a world of gastronomic possibilities. So, are you ready to explore these culinary delights? Stay tuned as we dive into the step-by-step process of preparing a mouth-watering salmon dish. The journey to a perfect salmon dish starts at the grocery store or fish market. It's the cradle of culinary delights where your gastronomic adventure begins. Choosing high-quality fresh salmon is of utmost importance. You see, the quality of your ingredients often determines the success of your dish. But how do we ensure we're picking the best salmon? Firstly, let's talk about the eyes. They should be bright and clear, not clouded or sunken. This is a good indicator of freshness. Next, examine the flesh. It should be firm and bounce back when you press it lightly. If it leaves an imprint, then that's a red flag. The color should be vibrant, ranging from light pink to a deep reddish orange. Lastly, your nose knows best. Fresh salmon should have a mild, slightly salty scent. If it smells fishy, it's probably not fresh. Now that we have our perfect salmon, it's time to get cooking. Preparation is key when it comes to cooking salmon. And it's not just about the seasoning or marinades. It starts right from the moment you bring the fish home. First things first, let's clean the salmon. Cleaning salmon is essential in removing any dirt or bacteria that may be clinging to the skin. You'll want to rinse it under cold running water. Be gentle though, as you don't want to damage the delicate flesh. Once rinsed, pat it dry with a paper towel. This step alone can drastically enhance the texture and overall quality of your salmon dish. Next up is descaling. Descaling is the process of removing the small, rigid scales that cover the skin of the salmon. You don't want these in your meal, trust me. They're not harmful, but they can create an unpleasant texture. To descale, you'll need a knife. Hold the knife at a 60-degree angle and gently scrape against the direction of the scales. You'll know you're done when the skin is smooth to the touch. Now let's talk about filleting. Filleting is the process of cutting the fish into manageable, cookable pieces. To fillet, place your knife behind the gills and cut down to the backbone. Then, turn the knife parallel to the backbone and slice along it, separating the fillet from the fish. Repeat on the other side. Filleting is not just about portion sizes, it also helps ensure even cooking. Each of these steps, cleaning, descaling, and filleting, plays a crucial role in preparing your salmon. They may seem like small details, but they contribute significantly to the final taste of the dish. They help to ensure that the flavor of the salmon shines through, unobstructed by scales or uneven cooking. So remember, don't rush the preparation. Embrace it as part of the art of cooking salmon. It's these small details that transform a good dish into a gastronomic delight. With our salmon prepared, we're ready to move on to the cooking process. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for, cooking our salmon. The first step to a beautifully cooked salmon is seasoning. You might be tempted to go overboard with a variety of spices, but let's not forget the star of the show, the salmon. A simple seasoning of salt, pepper, and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice is all it takes to accentuate the natural flavors of the fish. Remember, less is more. Next, we move on to marinating. Marinating isn't always necessary, but if you have the time, it can add a whole new dimension of flavor. A good marinade combines acid, oil, and herbs. The acid, like lemon juice or vinegar, helps to tenderize the fish, while the oil and herbs infuse it with delightful flavors. A quick tip: never marinate fish for more than 30 minutes as the acid can start to cook the fish, altering its texture. Now, it's time to cook. There are several ways you can cook salmon, each method bringing out a unique flavor profile. Pan searing is a popular choice as it gives the salmon a crispy skin while keeping the inside juicy and tender. To pan sear, heat a non-stick pan over medium-high heat, adding a dash of oil. Place the salmon skin side down, pressing it lightly to ensure even cooking. Cook for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side, depending on the thickness of the salmon. Grilling is another great option, especially for those summer cookouts. It imparts a smoky flavor to the salmon that's simply irresistible. To grill, preheat your grill to medium heat. Place the salmon skin side down and cook for about 6 to 8 minutes. Then flip it over and cook for another 4 to 5 minutes. Regardless of the cooking method, it's important to not overcook the salmon. It should be flaky, but still moist and tender inside. And there you have it, a beautifully cooked piece of salmon, ready to be enjoyed. In the blink of an eye, we've transformed a simple piece of salmon into a culinary masterpiece. Our journey began at the market, where we learned how to select the perfect salmon. We looked for a firm texture, a vibrant color, and a fresh scent. Then, we ventured into the kitchen to prepare our salmon. We scaled, deboned, and filleted it with precision and care. Finally, we cooked our salmon, using just the right amount of heat and time to create a dish that's both delicious and nutritious. These steps may seem daunting at first, but with a little practice, you too can create gastronomic delights at home. Remember, the key to success is patience and attention to detail. Don't be afraid to experiment and try new techniques. Thank you for joining us in this culinary journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more gastronomic delights. Bon appétit!